Hey everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my continued playthrough series of Final Girl by Van Ryder Games. It's a solo-only game that takes about 60 minutes to play, roughly, if you're doing okay. Less if you're not, and it's for 14 and up. Now, I've already done an episode of this where we played against the basic guy that you're supposed to fight to get started, Hans the Butcher, and we used the Lori, the final girl, one of the two final girls from that box. But this time we're going to have a different feature film. It's going to be the Poltergeist at Creech Manor. This was by request. Someone asked me if I'd play this. They played and wanted to see what a different outcome might look like. I don't know that I will do any better. We'll see. But we're going to get started. Now, almost everything's set up. I have a couple of setup items that I wanted to take care of with you guys on screen. Just as the item deck and the terror deck, etc., just to get that going. It won't take but a minute, but I did want to show you because there's some different, particularly with the items, there is a different setup than some of the other final feature films. So let's do that right now. Okay, here is the item deck. Now, what you have to do in this special one is you have these two cards, Carolyn and Floppy, and we'll take a look at those real quick as we're getting ready to set up this deck. It says, when Carolyn joins you, remove all minor dark power cards from the game. You must escape with Carolyn to win the game. Carolyn cannot be killed or discarded for any reason. You cannot place her in your backpack. So she's going to take up a hand, one of our hands. And then we also have Mr. Floppy. If the dark power has been revealed, you may remove this from the game and to ignore the effects of Carolyn, where are you? If this card is discarded for any reason, shuffle it into the nearest item deck. Okay, so those are two special items. We'll see how that plays out, but they must be in the deck. So in the Creech Manor series, which looks like it would be like a Poltergeist, right? Carolyn it's just like the movie, is someone we have to save from the evil and dark Poltergeist. So what we have to do is, I'm shuffling up this item deck. We're going to draw 10 cards out of the item deck, like so. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. I'll just shuffle up a little bit. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we'll split it up one more, and 10. The rest of these are going back to the box. They won't be in the game, and these 10 are going to be here. Then we're going to take these 10, we're going to shuffle Mr. Floppy and Carolyn into them. Oh, wait, got to do something first. Hold on, let me get them back out. Don't want to try not to look at the cards we got. Okay, so then we're going to take, shuffle this up real quick. We're going to take 3 items, because there's going to be 3 items decked. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to shuffle Carolyn and the bunny into the remaining items. Give that a quick shuffle. We're going to create the 3 item decks. It's going to be 4 items in each. So we're just going to add 3 more to these piles. We're going to go 1, 2, and end it off with 3. And then, like the regular game, we're going to put these on top. So we got a ritual knife there, a list of things in the whatever, and a lucky rabbit's foot. We've seen a lucky rabbit's foot in other scenarios. So let's go put those on the board where they belong. So the item deck with the ritual knife is going in the garage. Now remember, one of our goals is to find Carolyn. So we haven't set up the board yet, but the garage is over here in the bottom corner. Then we have the attic. That would be up here, obviously. And then we have the closet, which is over here. So 2 items are close to the top of the house, and one set of items are near the bottom. Okay, that was the item setup. So I did want to show you that, because that really is the only unusual rule about setting up this particular scenario. So the other thing I want to talk about is we're going to be using Selena. There are 2 final girls in the box, of course, Selena and Alice. And one of the reasons I'm going to be using Selena is because of this for Selena's eyes. Only there's a little special card in the bottom of the box that I think, oh wait, we're going to have to shuffle this into one of our items. I'm going to have to reshuffle. Oh no, once per action. It's works to say this is Selena's flashlight. Well, I'll tell you what, what's it say here? This item may only be used when Selena is the chosen final girl. Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe we'll sneak it into one of those decks. I'm not sure, but we're going to play Selena anyway. Doesn't matter if we play with her special item or not. But it's cool that she has one. Okay, next up, I'll think about it. I may redo the decks real quick and shuffle that into them. Of course, even if I do, it still may not get played, so we'll see. Okay, maybe I'll just leave it alone for now. We're going to then go to the, we're going to get the setup cards. We're going to find out what our setup is. Let's see what we got. We got here. So, of course, I don't know why there's all these people around this haunted manor, but there is. And let's see where we go from here. Okay, boom. All right, we're going to have the, so here's our card. We're going to have the killer here. This is called Creep Show. The killer is, this is the killer's miniatures. That's the Poltergeist. These are really, they're small, but they're really detailed. They're pretty good miniatures. I like them. The final girl will begin here. Carolyn is not on the board. I'll just put her right on the corner there. Then we're going to have one person in the garage, probably looking for some items to help with. There's two people. Don't know what the two people are doing in the bathroom. Not going to ask. We got one there, one there. We have one here, and three up in the attic there, hiding from the poltergeist apparently. Terrified. So there is our setup, as you can see there. And again, Caroline is not on the board. She will become part of the game when she is revealed. The rest of the setup cards will just go underneath here. And that is how we're going to start our game from that perspective. Now we're going to make the terror deck. Just as a reminder, the terror deck comes in two parts. It comes with the location. This is, I think, I don't remember which is which. It tells you. Oh, this is the, yeah, Creech Manor. And then the larger terror deck is going to be for the Poltergeist in this case. So we're going to basically shuffle a bunch of these in. We're just going to mix them up, and then I'm going to do a big shuffle. And we will have 10 of those in our terror deck. And that's really the next biggest part to getting started. I already have the Poltergeist set up. I already have us set up. Interestingly enough, I don't know how this plays out. We'll see. The Poltergeist does not have any health. So I think the way we defeat the Poltergeist is different. And I'm going to look at the special rules on this. But it really doesn't say anything about how we defeat her. It just talks about Carolyn and Mr. Floppy. And I'll read the special rules before we start playing. I'm still shuffling up the terror deck. We're going to get the cards out for that. And I'll decide whether I'm going to try and shuffle in. It may not make it in anyway, so I'll see about the flashlight. Just because of this setup, it may not make it into the item deck at all. Of course, it might, yeah, I guess you could replace it randomly with, well, I might do that. Yeah, I might do that. Okay. All right, I think that's good enough, and we'll just kind of randomize as we go. 1, 2, 3. Just cut it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. There is our terror deck. I hope that I didn't give me all the worst cards possible. It's very possible that I've done that. And then we're going to, of course, shuffle up the event deck and reveal an event for the house and see what happens to us when we start. And then I'll go over the special rules for this scenario, the Creech Manor scenario and the Poltergeist scenario. There are some special rules around the Poltergeist. So here we go. I'll just shuffle these up just a wee bit more, make sure it's nice and random. And we'll cut it and see what our first event's going to be. No one comes back. What goes up? Don't come down. Place a skull token in the attic. All victims in the attic are killed. Whenever a victim enters the attic, they are killed immediately. Well, that's a rough start for us. I'll go over that in a minute. Okay, let's... Good Lord, those are the 3 people are in the attic, of course. Okay, here's the special rules. The Carolyn and Mr. Floppy item cards, we already did that. That's already done. Special rules. The Poltergeist has no health and cannot be attacked, damaged, or killed. Ignore any effects that would damage the Poltergeist. Note, action cards that inflict damage may still be used against some of the Poltergeist terror cards. Since the Poltergeist cannot be attacked, you do not win against her in the normal way. Instead, the only way you win against Poltergeist is to find Carolyn and save her by reaching the exits. One of the exits are outside. If the Forgetting Something Epic Power card is revealed, in addition to saving Carolyn, you will also have to find her stuffed friend, Mr. Floppy. Carolyn may never be discarded or removed from the game, and any game effects doing so should be ignored. However, Carolyn may get shuffled back into the deck, an item deck, which is perfectly normal. Mr. Floppy has an effect that can be used if it is discarded, but cannot be used until the dark power is revealed. Mr. Floppy can never be discarded due to the game's effects before the dark power is revealed, or if the something forgotten epic power card is in play. So that's that. And then we have some special rules around the manor itself. There's these one-way movements. We'll see how that plays out. There's the rope ladder item that can be used if used, is the only exception to the one-way spaces. So all these one-way spaces you can't get out. Window spaces are in the game, but they do something based on card effects. They don't do anything specifically. Cards that refer to the ladder are referring to the ladder on the outside of the building. We can see the ladder. There's two spaces that go outside from the building with a ladder on them, one with a rope swing. The ladder leading to the attic is artistic in nature only and is not, that doesn't count as a ladder, basically. And then we have inside and outside spaces. There's 3 outside spaces. That's where we can save people. Otherwise, they're stuck inside. Well, let's get started with this already near disaster. I'm going to debate the flashlight thing. I may do that off camera and come back. Okay, I did redo the decks just in the hope that we can get to see her special flashlight. The ritual dagger came out again, so we're pretty good. I don't even know what it does. I didn't read it yet. We'll get there when we get to maybe getting some items. You know, we're not too far from the garage. Where's the garage? That's got a first aid kit in it. That might be worth getting. So we'll see. However, we do know that we got this event card. We're going to place the skull token up in the attic. And she is already has 3 victims killed. 1, 2, 3. So this, which started at 3, now goes up to 4. We're going to reveal a dark power right away. It's internal despair. Whenever you resolve a horror card, lose a time for every one showing on a die after rerolls. Oh, okay. So every time we roll a 1, we lose time to the Poltergeist. So that happened like immediately. So we're already got her dark power out. We're already a little more challenged on the terror track. But let's get started with our game. So as you know, we're going to start with our basic cards. We have those here. And I think looking at the board, we do want to try and get some people saved because we need to save 4. And I think I want to try and get this done right away so we can get down to the green and then maybe get some time back. We'll see. Selena's got a cool special ability about searching. When resolving a search action, this is her ultimate card. Roll 2 dice instead. And for every additional victim saved after that, you get 2 time. That is really good. So we want to get to some folks. And there are 2 in the garage. So I think that's a good place to start. In the bathroom. Again, I'm going to go knock on the door. What the heck are you guys doing in the bathroom? But we're going to go try and get them. Now, the bathroom is not a special space. It's just colored that way because it's a bathroom, I guess. And maybe there's some cards that have an effect on that. But we get to go first. Everything's set up. And we're going to start with a walk. Now, obviously, again, I'm not going to explain the rules. We've done this before, so I'm just going to roll the dice, see what we get. Well, that was a great start to the game. 2 successes, which means we're going to lose a time, so we're down to 5. And we're going to get to move 2 spaces. Boom. Boom. Yeah, so we got into the bathroom. We're going to collect these 2 folks, and we're going to play another walk. Why the heck not? That went well. So let's get another walk. Maybe we get 2 victims saved right away. That'd be pretty awesome. Let's see. Oh, gosh, guys. 2 1s. Remember what happens with the 1s? Boom, boom. And we failed. So I can take a health, take 2 more time. Man, we're not going to have... We're going to have to end our turn right there, I think. Oh, that's rough. Okay. I think we'll do that. She's got 6 health. We'll take a health damage so I can at least move 1 space and get him closer. But that costs us 2 more time. We're down to 1 time because of this effect, which played into this card. So I rolled 2 1s. That's just great. Okay, and that's our start. I think I want to hold on to my cards just in case something crazy happens that we need cards for. So I think we're going to end our first turn right there. I have exactly 1 time. So I'm going to get a close call for our card buy, and we're going to go up to 6, and that means these ones are going into the discard pile, my 2 walks. So I cannot move this turn. I'm terrified. Selena cannot move. She's in fear. She took some damage, stumbled over something, twisted her ankle. Who knows, but she's not doing well. Okay, the Poltergeist's ability is she will move 1 towards anybody, the closest victim, and kill one of them. So she will move here. That's all she gets to do during that turn. Let me show you that. She was in the corner here. She just gets to move there. There is no victim there right now, neither us or a victim, so she doesn't get to kill anybody. Okay, now we're going to get to draw our very first terror card of the game. Let's see what it is. It's a What just happened? This looks crazy. Did that clown just move? A clown doll appears. You may play action cards to inflict that inflict damage if you wish. Then the clown doll is alive. If you take damage equal to the killer's attack value, that'd be 2. You may defend as normal. If you take damage, the clown doll disappears. Okay, let's read this again. This is weird. Okay, a clown doll appears. You may play action cards that inflict damage. I do have one, actually. If you wish, it's got 1 health. We can do that. I'm glad I saved my cards. If the clown doll is still alive, okay, got it. So we're going to try and use our, we did keep it, got lucky here, our weak attack. It can do 1 damage. It's enough. So we're going to play that right now defensively out of sequence as per the card. And hopefully we can get something pretty good out of this. Oh, that's not good. We can do it. We can do it. We can get 1 success, but we're going to take a damage. You take damage equal to the killer's attack value. That's 2. You may defend as normal. God, this is rough. Okay, a clown doll appears. You may play action cards that inflict damage if you wish. Then if the clown doll is still alive. Okay, then, so we can actually stop this. But we're going to have a terrible, terrible turn. Because we're going to have to use our short rest. No, we're going to use both our focus cards. We're going to play those with the weak attack to turn this into a success. Thank you, randomness. Put it on a success for me. And then we killed the clown. Whoa, this is rough, y'all. But we killed the clown doll right away, so none of the rest of this happens. So that just goes away. But man, that was a brutal turn, y'all. Brutal turn. I don't know, we're not going to be able to do much of anything except for a short rest, which is what we're going to do, I guess. And then we're going to go right back into the enemy's turn. Wow. Okay, well, we're going to get to buy some cards at least, because we're only going to spend 1 time, if that. Let's go back to our turn. And since I only was able to get 1 success on the weak attack, I do take a damage. So we got to deal with that too. Okay, so for our turn, we are going to play this short rest. Hopefully we can get 2 successes out of it. Come on, baby. We got 1 success. I cannot make 2 successes because I don't have... Well, I could play this and re-roll a card. Let's go. Let's go crazy and play this. We're just going to do the one thing and re-roll this die and see if we can get a success. We did not. So we're going to get 1 success. That's unfortunate. We got 1 health back, and it took a time. And that's our entire turn. That's what we're going to get to do. So now we're going to go into our phase of buying and stuff. At least we'll be able to walk out of here for a moment. I hear sirens everywhere. I hope you don't... You know, it's such a professional studio, right? Sirens going off everywhere. They figured me out. They're coming for me now. Okay, next what we're going to do is we're going to buy our cards. First off, we do get our 2 walks back. That's going to be valuable for us. And we have 6 points to spend. Or 5 time, rather, to spend. I think we'll do... We're going to take 2 cards this turn. I think we're going to take these 2 cards, a distraction and a sprint. That way we can get some movement going and a distraction to get the terror track down. I think that will be good for us. And then that's going to be the end of our turn, so all of these cards... Actually, I smell smoke. Must be a fire somewhere. Wow, that's bad. All these cards are going back into the pile. So all these were basic cards. So they're just going to go in here, and we're done. That is our entire turn. I spent all my time. Goes back up to 6. We're good to go. Trying to battle this Poltergeist at Creech Manor, but we're stumbling over everything. There's going to be another death this round, too. Y'all, this may be a short game. Here's what's going to happen next. Okay, we do have the Poltergeist. She's going to go. She moves 1 toward the nearest victim or me, the final girl, and kills somebody. So the closest victim is right here. This victim is then killed, which means our Poltergeist goes up another 1, and that also means that our terror track goes up to 6. That's it. Now, she didn't do any damage. If you look, she had no damage here yet. She has 2 damage now, so she is getting significantly stronger very quickly. I just realized that was the case. Man, we are just hurting. But that's not all. We have to draw our terror card as well. So the viewer that asked me to play this scenario clearly wanted to torture me with a very sound defeat. Let's see what's happening. Carolyn, where are you? If Carolyn is not with you, discard and draw the next tarot card. Otherwise, shuffle Carolyn into the item deck nearest. Okay, she's not with me, so that means that gives us 1 less time before her ultimate power is revealed. Voices. I hear voices. Oh, God, we're going to go into 1 die. Oh, that's horrible. Okay. If there are no victims on the board, discard, draw them. There are. All victims able to move up to the next floor, do so. Okay? So, boom, 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 boom. Attic dead. Poltergeist goes up another one. Holy crikey. What is going on here? Oh my god. Okay, then it says a victim. What is this? I gotta look that one up. That is target. Okay, target the closest victim. Okay, move, and she would kill it, but she doesn't because she couldn't get there. Wow, God, that was. Now I have to go back and get those guys again. Oh man, y'all, this is rough. But this is gonna. I said this might be a very short video at the rate we're going. The terror track is at 6. No, the terror track, sorry, is at 7. We're now in the red. We've got to get that down. I'm glad I got the distraction because that's what we're going to play first. It is now our turn. We are still here in the foyer, just trying to get we were trying to get those two folks out and save them. But man, the game is conspiring against us in a big way. So here's the thing. I have to play this distraction. Well, no, I don't have the focuses anymore. So I was hoping that we would be able to get 2 successes here, but I only have 1 die right now. This is terrible, terrible. So that's the best I could do is lower it 1. What a waste of this card, but I don't know what other choice we have. Our 2 focuses were used to defend ourselves, and they're in the pile right now. So we're going to use this. We got 0 successes right now, so we're going to have to do something to solve that. I mean, I guess we're not moving much. We're going to play our 2 walks here, turn that into a success. That at least gets us back to have... Wait, hold on. Never mind. I rolled. I need to roll one die. Sorry. Let's do that again. Okay, same result. We're going to play our 2 walks. We only have a sprint left in our hand. That's going to put us just to there. It does, however, get us a time, as you can see, gives us a time back. So that wasn't a total loss. We're back to at least having 2 dice. And then I guess we'll sprint and try and save some folks because I can get the terror track down too if I can. Okay, let's do that. We're going to play a sprint. Let's hope and pray we get some good stuff here. Come on, baby. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, God. All right, well, that's a fail, an absolute fail. So here are our choices. Because I don't have any cards to play. So this sprint was useless to us. We failed. We can move up to 1 space, take a health, lose 2 time, and end our turn. We could just take a time. Well, might as well do that. We're going to lose 2 times, so that's going to put us down to 5 because we gained 1. We're just going to move right there. I mean, we've got to do something, right? Got to do something. This is just horrible. So we moved to here. We moved from here to here. We took a damage, and we cost us 2 time. We're down to 5, and we end our turn. That's going to be it. I think this is going to be a very short game. What a horrible start for us. Wow, man. My luck lately has been tragic. I mean, that last game of A Touch of Evil was pretty bad, too. All right, well, let's do this. Let's go get our cards. I have 5 time. I'm also going to get all these cards back, so that's good, I guess. We can get the terror track down perhaps a little more. 5 time. I'm going to take another sprint. That's 2. And I'm going to take the other distraction. Try and get the terror track down. That puts us down to 0. And so we go back up to 6. All these go back in their respective piles. We got a sprint, so we can move. That's a good thing, but not great. And that's going to be the end of our turn, so we're going to take the Poltergeist's turn. I do believe this is going to end in tragedy. So the Poltergeist power, she will move here, kill this guy. That puts her track, you can see it, puts her track up to here. Then we're going to draw our new terror card and see what happens there. It's broken! Place the broken ladder token covering the ladder on the board. Okay, ladder may no longer be used, and look at that. Okay, that goes back up to 6, and this is the broken ladder token. That goes on the board right here. The ladder, which I never got to use, cannot be used. I haven't gotten a single item. This is going to end badly. Okay, I got to get Carolyn somehow, and I can't get around the board because I have to deal with this nonsense. It's crazy. At least I didn't roll a 1 last round. Okay, I think for our turn, we're back to our turn, our tragic turn. Of course, back to 1 die. I don't think I have a choice but to play a focus first and hope and and hope and pray we get at least 1 success on this. We got, oh, I keep doing that. Okay, we got one success. That puts us back to 6. I'm not used to having only the one card. But it did cost us a time. So we're at 5. That's good. That means we get, now we're back to 2 dice. That's more helpful. Then I think we're going to play our distraction card. See if we can get some time back maybe. And move the terror track down farther. We got 1 success. I can turn that into 2. Yeah, we'll take the focus and the weak attack. We'll turn that into 2 successes. That puts this down to 4, and we gain 1, 2 time back. That is good. And then I think we're going to take our short rest, or sorry, our sprint. We're going to now sprint and try and get these guys out of the building so we can save them and get some stuff back. Okay. Oh my gosh, at least we're no 1s, man. That's all I can say. I have to give up 2 cards to do this. I think we'll give up a focus and a weak attack. Being harassed by a solar company right now. And we'll do that. So we'll turn one of these into a success. And what does that do for us on the sprint? It says move up to 2, so we're going to go down to 6 time, but we'll get to move 2 spaces, and we'll get the guys out. Let's go do that. Okay, 1, 2. That is right? Yeah, I could have moved 3 spaces if I had got 2 successes. Got these guys out. Let's go see what we can do with that now. Okay, well, I know without question I'm doing this. That puts the terror track down to a 2. That is very helpful to us. Now, if I can get another card that I can reduce the terror track, get 3 dice, maybe I can make up some ground here. I think then now I have a choice. I can move a space or I can get an action card. I think we have to get an action card. Let's take a look at the action cards that are on the table. We got a first aid kit. Says, I've got to dress these wounds if I want to survive. Every time you use an action card to recover health, you may recover additional health. That is good. I don't think I want the energy drink, but we'll see. Discard during the action phase to choose one of the following: 3 time or move 1 space. That's actually really good too. And in the ritual dagger, it takes a hand, doesn't do any damage. You may discard the ritual dagger to kill a victim in your space. Increase the blood rage as normal to Poltergeist. If you do, remove all minor dark power cards from play or deal damage to the killer. Well, we can't deal damage to the killer. I don't think we're ready for that one. I think, because we've been taking damage, I'm hurt already. I think we'll take, I don't know, the energy drink 3. I could get a lot of cards right now, which would be really helpful. No, I think we're going to do the first aid kit. Okay. We are taking the first aid kit. It is an item that will last us throughout the game, so we got that. And that means we're doing this. Now, I have a short rest card there. I'm going to leave that alone, and then we're going to get our cards back. So, I'm going to get 2 walk cards with the short rest. We have 6 to spend. I think I do need to get 2. We're going to do 2. That's going to take us down to 4. I think we'll take 2. We'll take the other sprint. It's going to take us down to 2. I could take the other search card. I could take a guard. Those are the only ones I can take left. Or I could take both the close calls. I think it might not hurt to have a guard to get rid of damage and a close call. So we'll do that. That's all of our time, and we're done. We're going to put all these back. So our weak attack, we did get this distraction out, and I think all the rest of another sprint, and then that's that. And that's going to be the end of our turn. Okay, well, the Poltergeist is in the closet where she killed somebody, so she's just moving right there and can't kill anybody. That's her action. Just want to check her movement. Oh, wait, her movement is 3. Holy crikey. 1, 2, 3. She kills another person. Goes up. Terror track goes up 1, and she's now moving at 4. Wow, okay. This is disastrous. I don't even have any people. I can't get to my power at all unless more victims come out of the board. But let's go. There's only 1 person left in the house already. This is crazy. All right, let's go do our terror card. Let's grab that. They said this might be a very short game, y'all. Something unholy happened in the, well, we know that. So we're going to have to roll a die. 1 to 3 is the attic. 4 to 5 closet. 6 ballroom. 3, so it's going to happen in the closet. Roll a die on the result and place the killer in that room. So it's going to be in the closet. So right where she keeps going back to the closet. Something really bad happened there. Okay, she will target one of us and kill us. If not, she will move and kill somebody else. So can she get to this fellow here with a 4? Let's see. 1, 2, no, 3, 4. Nice. She can't, but she is in the foyer. She's really close to getting to that guy. That's the end of our terror card. Could have been worse, I guess. Or could it have been? She's about to reveal her dark power, and I haven't even collected an item yet. I think that's what we need to get to now. That we've kind of stabilized our world just a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. We're going to... Okay, it's back to our turn. Alright, let's see. What are we going to do? I think we're going to start off with a sprint. Okay. And see if we can get lucky and get some movement on. We got to get 3. No, of course not. We didn't roll a 1, but we're going to have to get rid of some cards to sprint 2. Or I can re-roll. I think I'm going to use 2 time. 1, 2, and re-roll both of these and see if I can get a better result. Oh, I got a worse result. Okay, so the sprint failed completely now. So on a failure, move up to 1 space, the cost of a health, and end our turn. 2 time and end our turn. Wow, this is just tragic. Okay, I got to do it. I got to move into the house. I got to keep going, right? This is tragic. I'm down to 2 time and our turn's over. That was it. Okay, so we only have 2 time to buy any cards. That's not great. I say we just buy another sprint card, and that's going to take up all of our points. We'll go back to 6. We'll put these 2 cards, as all we used was these 2 cards because we couldn't do anything, and then we're going to go back to the killer. Well, here we go. This is going to be fun. She moves there. Boom. That is done. And that goes up to there. So, I don't remember, does it... It goes back down now, right? It's going to flip back down and go back up again. I don't remember how that works. I haven't had this happen to me yet. Look at the rules. What happens if the killer's track goes to the top? I think we reveal her nasty, nasty power now. Okay, so what will happen now is each time a bloodlust effect is triggered, it's going to do this. You take a damage and then discard the next terror card, which gets us closer to the finale. Like I said, we haven't even been able to get to... we got 1 item only because she used rescuing a victim to get it, so we're in trouble there. That was it for her. We're going to draw our next terror card. Corporeal form. A behemoth appears. You may play action cards that inflict damage to attack the behemoth. It's got 2 health. And if we don't, then bad stuff happens. Okay, well, let's do that. Let's see what we can do. I have a guard. I can do that. I do not have an attack, so I cannot fight the behemoth. God, I really thought that thing that attacked us last time was going to be it. You take damage equal to the killer's attack. By the way, that is 3. Plus 1 value, so that's 4. You may defend as normal. If you take damage, discard an item of your choice. I only have 1 item. It's a health item, of course. And then the behemoth disappears. So we are going to play our guard card. Hopefully we get lucky and are able to defend against this. No, actually. So, no, we don't get anything. Well, we can't. We're going to... Oh, man. Y'all, this is over. Okay, so I lose a time because of this. I take 4 damage. So that's our 2 damage. That's all we have left. And then we have to reveal our token. I think it's over. I have 2 health. That's 4, actually. So unless I got the 3, I think there's one that has a 3 on it. That's going to be all 4 damage because it's the Poltergeist's damage plus 1. End of game. The final girl is defeated. I'm just going to double check that there's no coming back from that. But yeah, I don't think there is. The final health token. Yeah, we had 2 health. That would have been great. Okay, is it blank? You're dead. If the token isn't blank, however, they come back to life in the classic horror movie fashion. Replace the black final health token with a white final health token. Right, okay, so, right, we haven't had to do this before. So this means we have 2 health. No matter what damage you did, we come back with 2 health. And we get this, a white token. And what does the white token mean? It means we're going to get plus 1 die. So we're now at 3 dice during the game. And we have 2 health left. And then the behemoth goes away. But we also lose our first aid item. So that is gone, and the behemoth is gone, and it is now our turn. Not great. Okay, well, we're only starting with 5 time, but we do get 3 dice this round. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to sprint first. It's going to cost us some time. Let's hopefully we get some... Are you serious? Oh my god! I can't get 1 success on 3 dice. Alright, well, I guess that's going to take us 2. So we're going to get 1 success. We'll spend both of these walks to gain 1 success. Boom. That means we're going to lose a time, so we're down to 4, but I'll get to move 2 over to here. Then we're going to do a search. This might be bad because I don't have any way to mitigate this now. So on 3 dice, if I can't get lucky, we're just screwed. Oh, well, okay. I did get 1 success. I do lose a time for the 1, but I do get to search and lose another time. And it's going to say take the top item from a deck. I don't think... I mean, the energy drink will get us back some time, I suppose. Or I can take the item from here just blindly. Might be Carolyn, and I can get her out. That would probably be the best move, I think, at the rate we're going. And by the way, I'm down to 2 time because of the search. So let's do that. So maybe we get Carolyn. We did not. We got Mr. Floppy. If the dark power has been revealed, you may remove this from the game to ignore the effects of Carolyn. Where are you? If a dark... Yeah, that's true. So it has happened. If this card is discarded for any reason, shuffle it back into the item deck. Well, this is going to take up... We got Mr. Fluffy. That's halfway there, I guess, maybe, depending. We found Mr. Fluffy in the garage. That, unfortunately, all I have left is this. I might as well do it. Let's do this short rest, see if we can get some health back. Come on, just a little luck here. Another 1. That puts us down to 1 time. We're not going to have any new cards to speak of, but we did heal 1 and lose time, so we're down to 0, but we do have 3 health back. Not that that matters much. If it hits us, we're done. So that's going to be the end of our turn. Man, this has been terrible. And we're going to get these cards back. Focus, focus, and weak attack. Not much help for us there. We can't even walk. And then I have no time. So that's all we get. I guess I should have took the energy drink. We're going to put the cards back. Search, walk, walk, sprint, and guard. So all the cards are back in their respective piles. We're back to 6 time. That's the end of our turn. We're going to do the... Oh, I think that's it, y'all. I think that's the end of the game. Yeah, so they can't move here, but she's got 4 movements. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 right to us and do 3 damage. We have exactly 3 damage and no way to recover it. So that is the end of the game. Wow, that was rough, y'all. The Poltergeist just crushed us underfoot, under skirt or whatever, because she's like a spectral thing. Let me see, what would her, if we had gotten there, which we probably would have soon, place the Poltergeist in your space and attack for 2 every turn. Wow, relentless assault. Man, the Poltergeist is rough, y'all. All right, well, let me know what you think of that. I don't know if I made too many mistakes or not. I think I did okay. I just think we did badly. So we'll get this loaded up and see if you enjoy it. That was the Poltergeist. That was rough. That was really rough. That felt worse than my Touch of Evil game, actually. You know, again, when you play games like this, there's random chance. Now, my dice mitigation ability on this was so bad because I wasn't rolling anything that it really impacted the game a lot. So I seem to remember there were better ways or more ways. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just the way the playstyle works. It felt like it was easier to mitigate some of these things in Hostage Negotiator than this game. Because like this, I couldn't do anything. It was awful. The best thing I did was save 2 people. And I got 2 items out of the deck. That was a start, I guess. And then lost 1, and then gained 1. But it was Mr. Floppy, so it didn't help us. So we lost. I mean, I know what the mission was to get Carolyn out, but we got it. You know, I got in such dire straits. I had to try and get some victims saved to get some stuff back. You know, and get to the point where I was rolling more than 1 die, for example, which was bad. I played this 3 times now. 1 test game, and then the game I played last time, and then well, the first one, I played the first game live as a kind of a live learning play, and then I played another game after that, again against Hans, just to see how it would go. Went worse, but I never got to the point where I only had 1 die running, and that was rough. So, all right, y'all, take care. We'll play. I may try this one again, but I'm sure that I don't know if it'll go better or worse. I mean, it started right off the bat. This card alone tipped the scales on this in a really bad way. That's some quite bad random luck there. So at least there's variety. All right, take care, y'all. I'll see you in the next video.